Welcome back. Guess what this is? It's a hookah pipe. And who else but a woman who owns this fantastic club down in the Fashionable Canal District. Victoria, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Great. Well, during the Carnival du Canal, which was about a month ago, I came in, we did our rounds in the Canal District, which is really wonderful. If you haven't been there, you must be there. It's on Water Street, Harding Street, and Green Street, and Millbury Street. Fantastic. It's great. So it's sort of like a Worcester Soho. If you've been to New York, Soho used to be just like the Canal District back then. Now it's like the biggest expensive residential area you could be. Anyway, so I came in, and here it's hopping, and it's beautiful, and the colors on your wall and whatever you did, that's great. Now, do you own this by yourself?
I have a co-partner. It's Eric Collier. We went to college together.
So you went to college, and you got out of college, which was probably yesterday, and said, okay, let me just start a business. Do you know how many people go their whole lives and never starting a business? So you did that. That's fantastic.
Yep, for sure.
And so how did you come up with a club that has that music, and it looks beautiful, and it looks like you're in this great garage. It's great. And then you decided to do hookahs. How did you just come up with that type of club?
Well, it started actually, I opened Spiritual Haze, which is a hookah lounge, smoke shop, and cafe on Park Ave. And the primary product there was hookah, and we needed to expand. We didn't have enough room in there for all the customers that were coming. So Electric Haze is our sister company. And we really wanted to create more of a unique atmosphere, so we included a lot more art and music into this place.
That is beautiful, and there it is. You walk in, and it's just really exciting, and if you've never been there, you've got to try it out. Now, I asked you to bring the hookah because I love bringing sensational things on my TV show, but it's not all about the hookah. And I know when I first went in, I never did. I just enjoyed the music. You had this wonderful college group that was all brass called the
Funky Dogs Brass Band.
Fantastic.
Yep.
I'm going to have them for my kids' graduation party. They're really
They're
cool.
a lot of fun.
They are so cool too, yeah. So I saw this and I said, why don't you bring it? Because I like to keep my audience informed. Now, I don't advocate smoking, but I've been to the Middle East, I've been to Egypt, and right after you dine, in five-star hotels, they bring this to your table. Usually it's outside dining, and you smoke it. And my understanding is you don't inhale it, but you said you can, right?
Yep, it's supposed to be a really relaxing and social activity. Some people do like to inhale it if they like the feeling of this, the hookah vapor.
Yeah.
Some people just like the taste, and so you can inhale it or not. It's up to you.
And so do you have a selection? My understanding is you have a selection of tobacco, right? And they're usually like scented, like this one's called Blue Mist. So is this blueberries?
Yep, that's a blueberry mint.
Wow, it smells so great. And so what you do is you give us a menu of the different flavors, and I'll say, okay, I want blue mix, and then does somebody set it up for you, or do you leave it for us to set up?
We set it up, and then we bring it out, all ready to go. All you have to do is just hit it as soon as we give it to you. That's right. And you get disposable mouthpieces, so if you want to share it with your friends, everyone can have their own mouthpiece.
That's great. It's like chopsticks. You all get your own chopsticks.
That's right.
That's great. Okay, and so what you do is basically you put it in there, and
you just, this is the tobacco here.
Right.
And it's actually honey molasses flavoring and natural tobacco leaves.
Wow.
They don't add any extra nicotine or any extra chemicals. It's just its pure form.
That's great.
And you kind of break it up into small pieces and put it in top of the bowl here.
Right.
You cover it with aluminum foil, and then you put a special hookah charcoal on top of that.
Right.
And that heats it up just enough for it to vapor.
Right.
So it's not actually burning.
Do you have water in there?
Yep, and then the water goes an inch over the downstem.
Right.
And so you can actually put other stuff besides for water too. You can put a little bit of alcohol or a little bit of juice.
Oh, you can?
And so when the vapor pulls through that liquid and it comes out through the hose, you can taste it.
So you can actually put like peach schnapps or something in there, and then. And do you get drunk also?
No, yeah. Actually, I've heard of some vaporizing alcohol stuff that's come out now, but that's
no,
definitely
we're not going to do that. No, and you know what? Again, I'm not advocating smoking. I just think this is the coolest thing, and a young person like you and your partner have created this, and you just go try it out. Electric Haze. I mean, when I was in there, there were demographics from college kids to beyond my age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we really try hard to set up the atmosphere and to pick bands that is an all-age, attraction.
That's
It
great.
creates a lot more diversity and a lot more interesting atmosphere that way.
Yeah, and so in the upcoming weeks, who are some of the bands that you've got coming in?
This Sunday we have it's called Mbolo. It's an West African drum and band ensemble.
Wow.
And then we have every Monday.
Is it
we
brass?
have-
Is it like the brass drums?
No, it's a bunch of djembes and all
Oh,
different sorts
wonderful.
of drums.
That's
really
great.
solid African rhythms.
That's wonderful.
And so we have a really wide variety of music. And Monday are called Open Worcester. It's an open mic and an open decks for DJ. So anyone can come in, DJs,
Really?
poets, musicians.
I should tell my son about it when he was home for spring break, but I told him to go down. I don't know if he did, but yeah, because he loves DJing, he loves playing the music, so that's great.
Yeah, the Open
I
Worcester is
love it.
perfect for that.
And it's great for a group to go or go by yourself or go as a date or a couple. It's just the atmosphere is so fantastic. Thank you so much for doing this. Thanks for investing in Worcester. And thank you for having vision that a lot of people don't, especially at her age. We're so proud of you.
Well, thank you very much, and thanks for coming and having fun with us there.
So when I call, will I have a VIP seat?
Of course.
Okay, a couch. They have a couch there too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Victoria.
Thank
and
you
thank
very
Eric
much.
too.
I will.
Great. Thanks so much for watching City Vibes Metro.